I'm going to take a little break from the acting lessons today to do a short little lesson on juggling. Obviously, this is not something you could learn in a short lesson, but it is some tricks that I use to teach juggling. So it'd be something you could watch and pause and practice each step. First thing is you got to acquire something to juggle. So these are actually juggling balls. Are good because you can see them, but round ball, tennis ball, something all that's the same shape, scarves, anything like that. The key to start off with is how you kind of hold them. So anything that's round, you hold underneath. You want to try to keep it loose. Out in, too much in the fingers will be tight. Too much in the palm, you don't have control. So it's kind of in between. Okay. If it is a long object like a juggling pin, you would get from the side. And if it's a scarf, you would grab from the top and you would throw it the same way, but your hand would stay on top. And your hand always stays that way. So I'm going to juggle the ball. I'm trying not to grab it sideways or like this. If I'm doing a scarf, I would grab it over the top. That allows it to float down. So the first step is we work with one object. And the key to try to keep your pattern in mind is we're going to think pockets and shoulders right now. And you're really going to go a little above the shoulders, but it's just a good way to remember it. So take the ball, you go in your pocket to your shoulder, okay? Now the key is you wouldn't do it right next to you, do it out in front of you. So keep your arm nice and loose out in front of you where it kind of lands. And you're going to take it, so I've got the ball, so I'm going to go pocket, shoulder, drop, catch. And you'll notice I'm trying to catch it at my pocket. And this is what you do for a while using both hands. Pocket, shoulder, drop, catch. Pocket, shoulder, drop, catch. Okay, out in front of you, I got that one back here. And so you want to practice it. Pocket, shoulder, drop. Now some people, you don't hand it across, okay? You also, I saw this because I was trying this with my daughter. She went pocket, shoulder, drop, catch. Pocket, remember the pocket is right there. You start and stop in a pocket. So it's pocket, shoulder, drop, catch. Pocket, shoulder, drop, catch. Make sure you're alternating both arms. So that's where you'd want to start, was that one ball is kind of just traveling it yourself there and dropping it. So that's kind of step one. Step two is that same setup where you're at your pocket. You're going to toss the ball, though, instead to your shoulder or maybe a little above and then catch it. The key is not to reach up and catch it, is to get it down here. Because the more you reach, the further they get away from you. So try to keep your arms down. It won't always work. And when I'm demonstrating, you'll notice I will have to reach for some. So instead of taking the object from your pocket to your shoulder, you're going to toss. And I'm trying to look at the camera, but I'm juggling up. So you scoop into the inside. We'll talk about why, because you're going to go under the ball when it's coming down. Scoop, shoulder, pocket. Pocket, scoop to shoulder, pocket. Pocket, scoop to shoulder, pocket. See, that's probably a little high. See, I got my hands. I got to keep them down. Pocket, shoulder, catch. Pocket, shoulder, catch. Pocket, shoulder, catch. Pocket, shoulder, catch. You'll want to do that over and over again until, you want it to go just about in front of your eyes. So it's kind of going through the shoulder. So if you go just to the shoulder, that's probably a little low, but that's the action. Remember, pocket, shoulder, catch. Up too high, we'll get some errant throws. It really doesn't hurt anything, but you want to keep your throws even. So you want them to keep them right here, same. So a little scoop, catch. Don't go big, just a little scoops under. Bring it under. You're bringing it under, bringing it towards you to throw. Catch it out here, bring it in a little bit. Catch it out the shoulder, bring it in the side of the shoulder. So that's step two. You would bring that a lot. Keep it down at the waist. Keep the throws even. Then what you do is you're going to add a second ball or a second scarf or the object. This is called the exchange. And again, the first step should, each step should take a little bit longer. Now the key here is to think about what you're doing in the steps. So you can even slow it down and go pocket, shoulder. I'm going to catch it in this hand. So I know this ball is going to go to here and go. This ball is going to go from here to here and down. But what I'm going to do is as I throw this ball and it's starting to come down, wait till it starts to come down, because we're going to juggle one thing at a time. When it's going up, I go underneath and I throw this one, catch, catch. So throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. You'll notice I'm throwing underneath. The key is to make sure you alternate which arm you start with. Whatever hand is less coordinated or less useful, you got to make sure you probably do that more. Throw, throw, catch, catch. See, I got that out far and I had to reach. So again, I want to keep it one plane. Think of a plane of glass. I'm tossing under. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Remember, I'm scooping under, catch, under, catch. You're going to drop it some. You can look at the balls, the one you're getting ready to catch. See, I got distracted, and I panicked on that throw because I threw it too early. Throw, catch, catch. So my left hand throws are bad there, so I want to work on it. So if that happens, I'll want to stop, and I might just practice some left tosses, right? Try to get that left hand, okay? So that's the idea, exchange. Toss, toss, catch, catch. Toss, toss, catch, catch. Toss, under, catch, catch. That really is juggling. You're lucky you have two hands. So that's the last step, is really the three balls. 3 scars, whatever, 3 objects. And they're just trading places. And that's really the key. So when this one comes down, under, toss. Then when this one comes down. So keep your eye, try to keep it on one ball. I should have gotten a different colored ball, I realize that would have helped. Try to keep your eye on one ball and watch that it goes under, 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 under. So I'm still always going shoulder, or going pocket, throwing it to the shoulder. When that one comes out, I'm just trading it in the air. So shoulder, shoulder, I'm just going. And see, it makes a figure 8, and my hands are constantly moving in those circles. I'm catching it here, outside the shoulder, scooping it and throwing it. Catching it here, scooping it and throwing it. So that's kind of the idea of juggling. That takes a while to exchange, so we panic. We try to throw them all at once. So remember, one at a time. And the key, I think, is to practice throwing first. So really good strategies. Throw, 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 throw. And you can catch that for a while. And of course, they all went everywhere. And I don't know where oh, there it is. So that's a good strategy too, is just try the throw. 1, 2, 3. And they should hit in a rhythm. You can hear it a little bit if you've made good tosses. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Right? So then you can just try to add catches. Excuse me. So 1, 2, 3, catch. Yep, it's hard to catch too. And then start with your left hand. 1, 2, 3, catch. All right? So that's kind of how to juggle. Now, the key is to really qualify as juggling. Set some challenges and count right hand throws or left hand, whichever is your dominant hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many throws? And your goal would be 100. If you can do 100 in a row, you have it mastered. But you can start building up. A couple of things to really do for practice is you can, if you're having trouble with throws getting away from you, practice in front of a wall. So like I'll come right up to the camera, so I can't throw the balls too far because I'll hit. You can practice in front of a wall. That keeps them nice and even. Try to keep your tosses at your eye so you think you're going to see it. And keep it in that one like a plane of glass. You're not throwing the ball like in front of the other ball. They're not, so remember, as this one's coming down, it's not going in front of it, it's going under it. So it's in the same plane of glass. So that's another key thing. Then if you get way ahead of yourself, it doesn't work, go back to think pocket, shoulder, drop. Pocket, shoulder, drop. Now toss, toss, toss. Right? So I can back up. So that's a little bit way. That's kind of how to juggle. I hope you will try it. If you send me videos if you're juggling or if you have questions of what to do, you can do that. And then all you do is the patterns that change is when you toss one ball. So we got your basic pattern. Okay? You can take one ball and instead of throwing it under, you can throw it over. You can throw all the balls over. You can throw one ball in the middle and throw the other two to the outside. Okay, so you can learn some tricks. And then you can do behind the back and under the leg, which I used to be able to do and can't do anymore. So I hope you enjoyed today's juggling lesson. Hopefully you'll go out there and fun and learn some new hobbies.